Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and we're going to be watching The Foreigner, which is another breakdown from Space Ice in relation to another Steven Seagal movie, which is probably going to be trash, but I want to have some fun, so let's go ahead and watch this movie. Well, not the movie actually, the breakdown.
The Foreigner is Steven Seagal's big comeback movie where he finally gave his fans what they wanted the most.
Schoolgirls.
What the fuck? No.
Yeah, that's what we want.
God damn it. You know what? It's shit. It's just complete shit.
I think without a doubt his movies
It
are
starts
going
off
to be shit
with
on the...
Seagal watching his granddaughter change.
I think Space
She
Ice is
then
exaggerating.
fucks off and dies or something because she's never mentioned again.
I believe that was an escort, but I think just for laughs, he's saying that it was a granddaughter. It was his granddaughter, but I think he's referring to the age gap, which is always the case.
Seagal then goes to meet with Jeff Bezos in Paris, who needs Seagal
Jeff
for
Bezos.
one final mission.
I want you to pick up a package and deliver it to Germany. The patron's address is on
Yeah,
the
that's
back.
all he has to do.
It sounds simple, but it's Seagal, so you know it's gonna be a clusterfuck. To make sure everything goes as terribly as possible, they send a slightly less annoying Pete Davidson to go along
He looks a
with
bit odd,
him.
like...
How long to Versailles?
We'll be in Versailles.
What was that?
Stones.
I'm not even going to acknowledge whatever that was that dubbed Seagal's voice there.
How long to Versailles?
They
Yeah?
go to the pickup spot to retrieve the
Really
package
bad.
from these guys.
What is it?
Your tongues are cut out.
They just move on like that's normal shit and not crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
Is that the package?
Of course it's the package. And why are you asking them questions when you
When they
know
can't
they
speak.
can't talk?
Yeah.
This may be it.
Oh my god, no shit, Thick Tracy. Luckily, Seagal's stroke is
Seagal stroke.
interrupted by this random gunfight. Seagal does his trademark not
He survived.
looking where
He survived that, and now look at it. He's just shooting anywhere. Not even looking where he's shooting.
he's shooting move and literally kills all the bad guys on accident.
Yeah. Whatever.
Then, after burning down this poor
That's not Steven Seagal. You see his body there? That's not him standing there. That's totally someone else.
old lady's house, he confuses the out of her by asking if she'd do the same for him.
Est-ce que tu l'as for me?
Relax, lady. It's a Seagal movie. They just put the lines in the wrong order.
Okay. Go over to this farmhouse with the lights right here.
And I'm pretty sure saying okay was supposed to be her line.
Yeah, it
and
was
not
supposed to be her.
Seagal's.
Est-ce que tu l'as for me? Okay. Go over to this farmhouse with the lights right here.
But whatever. That shit happens all the time, so deal with
Go
it.
over the farmhouse, the
Anyways,
lights over here.
Grandma and the dead body can get fucked, cause we're out.
Yeah, they just left her there in the middle of nowhere next to these bodies and just ran off. Like, what's he doing?
On the way back, while Seagal's doing figure eights, Pete wants to open the package,
You don't want to do that.
but Seagal knows his movies well enough to know that whatever's in there is really fucking stupid, and it's better to save that disappointment for later.
If you touch it again, I will blow your 2-inch dick off.
They confront Bezos over that whole
Totally different
ambush
voice.
thing,
Ambush. 3, 4 of them.
and Seagal shows off his ventriloquism trick
Talk to my friend.
before telling him he's never working for him again.
Find yourself a new delivery boy.
He
All right.
then asks Seagal to work for him again,
Will you deliver the package to the agreed address?
and he tells him sure thing.
No,
Okay.
no,
But
he
first, he has to make a quick
That is not a real airport. That looks like some place set. Look at it.
stop in Poland for his dad's funeral, and this guy meets him at the terminal with a very special gift. badly
Look at his
photoshopped
face.
pictures of himself.
Oh my god.
Since himself is what he loves the most,
He does
things are
certainly.
going great until this jackass says the most fucked up thing you will ever hear.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, hell no. Not even the cameraman can believe that vulgarity and start seizing while Seagal throws him,
He said, "Beg your
crippling him
pardon."
for life.
Oh my god. That made no
Your
sense.
pardon, bitch. Back at his hotel room, Seagal discovers he's being spied on by this very covert van that's parked facing the wrong way, right outside his window.
Schoolgirls.
I don't think
What's it about schoolgirls? What's he talking about?
so. I'm pretty sure they're spies. Bezos wants Pete to come see him,
Bucky wants to see you
Bezos.
right now.
so he kills the messengers
Yeah, what was their fault?
and then sneaks into the house and executes the fucking maid
Yeah, she's the maid.
for
Why has he killed the maid?
absolutely no reason. Bezos tries to hire Pete for another job,
I have an errand in Mallorca and need someone I can trust.
but Pete kills him too.
God.
Again, for no reason.
That's the theme of these movies that Steven Seagal makes. You know, anything can happen for whatever reason, but it's never explained.
Seagal then calls the client to deliver the package.
Hello,
Yes, your daddy in.
Mommy.
Mommy.
Are you serious? I don't care that she's only 5 years old. Not knowing mommy from daddy is really goddamn stupid. And why can you see through her head here? What the fuck is even happening? Now, the guy who gave Seagal those stupid pictures hires Shaft to kill Seagal
I want you to eliminate Mr. Cold.
for
Shaft.
reasons that are never made clear. We then see what Seagal's up to, and this movie just took a very dark turn.
Yeah, why is he taking pictures of a little girl? God, schoolgirls.
Anyways, the client's wife wants to pick up the package, so Seagal sends his body double instead,
Who the hell is that?
Thank you again for meeting me, Mr. Weber.
and you can't
is not
even
Mr. Webb.
tell. It turns out the package was fake too, and the real Seagal is back at his hotel, waddling through the room as slowly as humanly possible when this guy magically appears right behind him. He then seems to think he's in fucking Snatch or something,
Feel that sharp pain in the back of your neck.
instead of a Seagal movie
You seem to have taken an active interest in my employer.
where emotion and personality are frowned upon.
His
What I am
acting
or
is
am
so
not
bad.
is inconsequential to this moment.
Oh, God.
Seagal agrees to take him
Such
to the
overacting.
real package
Deception begets deception, Mr. Weber.
if he'll just stop overacting.
Yeah. He shuts up.
They head to the
He
bus
deserves to
station,
die.
and after some supersonic waddling,
The Sonic
they
one.
retrieve the package. Since he's a gentleman first, he accompanies Seagal to the bathroom, which is sweet, but he really needs to bring it down a notch.
Easy. Easy.
Eh?
What the hell does easy mean
I know.
when it comes to pissing? In a crazy
How can he take it easy when he's in the... It's just stupidity, you know. And it's all Steven Seagal's fault because he's the one who's written all these scripts.
twist, the second package was also fake and a fucking bomb, and Seagal shows his cat-like agility as he flies through a window that he really shouldn't be able to fit through.
Exactly, like, so he was that fast that when it exploded that he had the time to jump out the window. I don't believe it. It's just he thinks he's some action hero that he can beat anyone. Honestly, Someone needs to put him in his place. Honestly, his movies are so bad.
And holy
Look at
that
that.
is a massive
Also, he just blew the
explosion.
whole building. Look at it. Look at the frames. You can see the window frames just flying out. And instead of killing one person, he just blew up the whole building. I don't get it. And wasn't that just bomb for him? I saw him explode. It wasn't such a big explosion that it blew up the building.
All it
just
had
made
to
up
do
this.
was kill whoever opened it.
Exactly.
But now the entire bus station is dead. Shaft also just happens to stay at the exact same hotel as Seagal and does the very clever thing of checking in under Seagal's name.
Yeah, why would you do that?
Colt. And would you prefer 2 single beds or 1 double?
1 double should be plenty, dear.
If you're wondering how that's supposed to work, it doesn't, and it's really fucking stupid.
Seagal's already
now,
staying there.
Seagal decides to break into the client's home.
Here we get an
but
advertisement
it's
of a
fully
Citroen car.
gated with monitored surveillance and crawling with security guards armed with rifles. So he shows off his incredible spy skills by having his body double climb over a waist-high gate that is completely unguarded.
Exactly, and that's not even him. You know, he would never jump over a rail like that. And then that doesn't make sense as well. Like, where's the guards, like, in this place? So, I just don't get it. You know, I think he tries to portray that he's so clever and he can make these movies and be an action hero, but the plot doesn't make sense at all, which is so frustrating, which is why I can understand Space Ice started doing these breakdowns.
He then just starts executing everyone. Remember, these are all innocent people who
Exactly.
are just protecting a family.
They're just doing their job.
After massacring
killing
countless
innocent
good
people.
men who are just trying to provide for their families, he makes it to the wife and does the most Seagal thing possible. Spies on her while she takes a bath.
Yeah. He is really odd.
Do you know who I am?
He then explains to her what's going on.
But I was hired to deliver the package to your husband, not you.
First, you could have said that in the first place and saved numerous lives.
Exactly, like, why didn't he just ring the intercom or whatever at the gate and tell them he needs to speak to her? His acting was so bad when he was sitting on the bed and I was saying, I need to deliver the package to your husband and not you. Oh my God, what? That was just so awkward how he was acting there. So bad, honestly, so bad.
Second, that's complete bullshit. He was only given an address,
Patron's address is on the back.
Yeah, he was never told if it was the husband
never
or...
a fucking name.
Exactly.
But whatever. Remember, Pete? You'll never guess where he's staying. Apparently, it's the only hotel in all of Berlin.
There's
And
no other
because
hotel.
everyone's just killing everyone for no fucking reason,
Yeah.
he executes the receptionist.
Oh, yeah. Like, what is
Then
the whole
he goes
point of killing her?
upstairs to Shaft's room because he checked in as Seagal for reasons that still make no sense. And I swear to God, everyone in this movie is so bad at what they do. This guy didn't even rack a round until the guy trying to kill him has 2 guns pointed at him
Oh, yeah,
and
then.
even stops to quote Dirty Harry.
Feeling lucky?
This guy just stands there.
Yeah, just
through
staring.
All of that.
got 2 guns.
Instead of pulling either of the triggers. And this dumb bitch gave him a single bed when he clearly asked for a double.
And would you prefer 2 single beds or 1 double?
1 double
did.
should be plenty, dear.
So Pete gets shot 3 times with a shotgun.
Yeah, you would definitely die from that.
Then falls head first.
Head first
from
as
the
well,
second
yeah.
story.
Look at that.
We've definitely seen the last of him.
That
now,
means he's not dead.
Shaft is looking
That
for
definitely means he's
Seagal's
not dead.
Mercedes.
Silver Mercedes, FB5.
Wait, it wasn't a Mercedes? I just saw him sitting in the Citroen when he invaded the house.
288.
That has never been seen or mentioned until right now. And since the writing is
Yes, yes, this is what we need. We need to see him typing again. Sorry, I know a lot of you guys out there and ladies wanting to watch him typing. So here he is.
in this movie is fucking garbage, it drives by at that exact moment. But surprise, it's not Seagal, it's someone who dresses exactly like him and who he traded cars with earlier.
He looks weird.
Traded cars.
In Seagal's mind, trading your car for a complete stranger's rental is a totally normal thing to do. Since this isn't the guy he's looking for, he,
Seagal
of
doesn't know
course,
anything.
fucking kills him.
At least the guns
Which
working.
I completely agree
So
with.
overacting with how he died there.
Finally, the police show up to arrest all of them so the mass murders can finally stop. Just kidding, they're completely fucking worthless.
All of the evidence is here, except no body.
I know where you could find a body. In the fucking reception
Yeah.
of the fucking hotel. That's right in front of you.
Yeah.
Nothing ever comes of this, and we never
Did they not bother investigating inside the hotel to see what's happened here? Because you can clearly see the window broke from the hotel. So wouldn't you go inside and then see the dead body of the receptionist? Oh, man.
see or hear about
This is
the
so bad.
police again. Now, Seagal opens the real package, and it's a shitty newspaper where the headline is about a plane
It's
crash.
the same look
but
paragraphs.
The story
Didn't expect to
itself
have
is
much. It had two
two
paragraphs.
repeating paragraphs about the royal family. I swear to
There you go. There's the same paragraphs. Didn't expect to have much to do. Then it follows on with the next one says when a telephone call came. Didn't expect to have much to do. And then when a telephone call came through from Charles, it says, bloody hell.
God, those fucking Brits will find any excuse to talk about that stupid family. The rest of the world doesn't give a shit.
It's not their fault,
There's
it's
also
Seagal's
some
fault.
keys and an airplane black box, but I'm pretty sure what they're after is that stupid newspaper. Or maybe this disc with silly putty on it. Better save that for later. So the movie's putting in as much effort as Seagal now, and Shaft is just suddenly holding Seagal.
Look at that scene. Look how he's pointing the gun. Like it feels like there's the two different scenes or something joined together. Oh my god! So he's standing outside now. He went from one scene to another. It doesn't make sense to me.
Seagal at gunpoint. No setup, no context.
Yeah.
1 second, Seagal's on the phone, and now we're here. The movie
Just
also
jump.
forgets that we just fucking did this, and Seagal's going to lead someone to the real package again.
Oh, the receptionist is a new one back. So that means they found the old body and had enough time to replace with a new staff member, but no security. Like I don't get it. You would think that they thought someone's just died there, and the police would be there one day. They'd stay there at least for a week or something.
They also don't show it, but since she's minding her own business and not bothering anyone, I'm pretty sure they killed her on their way out.
I mean, the police ran off. It's no investigation.
At this point, the movie just keeps repeating itself, so I'm going to speed through it as fast as I can.
I can understand the
this
speed
whole
up.
thing was obviously a setup.
Want to get this
and
finished as soon as
after
possible.
slapping the shit out of him like a 14-year-old
What's he doing there? Look at that. How's he fighting?
girl. Yes, that whole fight scene was the same double chop move played
It was.
multiple times.
They've looped
so
it over.
he grabs the putty disc and either throws it so hard that it goes right through his stomach, or he fucking ate it. But either way,
The effects
it's
are so
inside
bad.
his body, and explodes with so much force that he actually turns white. Then Pete shows up
He
again.
Old friend.
The
And
CD
he's
went through his
immediately
body.
taken
Wait,
out.
wait, he had 3 shots from that shotgun at close distance, then fall out the window on his head, and he's alive. This is bullshit.
Again, right as Seagal leaves, the CIA shows up and blows up the abandoned building.
Yeah, but
Why
Pete
they
was still
do
in
that
there, wasn't
is
he?
Never explained.
Because
I'm
he knocked
guessing
him out.
They had a shot of this explosion.
So he blows up and dies. Yeah, they just wanted a cool action
couldn't
scene.
figure out how to work it in. Now we get to find out why the package is so important.
She's useless in this movie.
I know what they did, and I know why they did it.
Just
Her
bad
husband
acting.
and picture guy were up to some shady shit. She had an affair with this guy who was on his way to expose it,
Right.
but they blew up his plane before he could. The package
Somehow
is
the
a
Queen
part
was
of
to do
that
with it.
evidence, along with the keys to all sorts of incriminating documents. It's really impressive how he was able to put together those newspaper clippings and black box of a plane crash that he died in. I said I'm speeding through this, so let's just move on.
That is true.
In the middle of all of this, he makes time to go to Poland again to have dinner with his brother.
So he
But
went all the
they
way there in the
spot
middle of that to have
CIA,
dinner.
And with the walls closing in on them, they do some Jason Bourne shit
They
by
just walk out.
getting up and walking out.
We lost them.
They lost him.
Now we find out the real reason he was released from Soviet prison.
You tried to negotiate your way out by giving up Dad's name to the f***ing KGB?
If you're confused, that's because literally none of this has ever been mentioned
Yeah.
at any
Where's
point.
this come from?
Then you tell me what happened.
He never actually answers, and
We never
I'm
get the
moving
story.
on. Seagal confronts Picture Guy, and even though he kills him, it's not before we get some more really confusing shit.
You really think after 16 years that little episode will come home to roost?
16 years? That would mean she was having an affair at like 12 years old. You know what? F it.
Wait, was that the little girl then? Oh, that doesn't make sense to me. No, it wasn't. That was someone else. But oh my god, yeah, he's right about that. And look at his face. He's still alive.
Pete is back again, and since they haven't killed any innocent people recently, they're starting to get urges.
What are you gonna do? Pull the trigger?
So they decide to team up.
There's an army of them in there.
Would do that,
It's
please.
impossible to
End
get
the
in
movie now.
Remember that part of the gate that was really easy to climb over and led to the deaths of the entire staff?
Yeah.
Well, there's still
Oh, they
nobody
still didn't
guarding
learn
it,
their
and
lesson.
they hop right over. Now they're in position, but Pete doesn't want
Look at the scope. It's blocked by the rope.
to take the shots, probably because this stupid rope
Not even looking
is
in the
blocking the fucking scope. But Seagal doesn't look where he's shooting anyways, so he was born for this.
Exactly, he doesn't need to look at the scope.
He takes out all the guards with no problem and even has time to retie the rope between shots. When they're done fulfilling their bloodlust, they go inside and in a shocking twist,
Don't fucking swap me, sir.
so Seagal's voice double says some
Voice
stupid shit
That wasn't very nice, but then again, one good turn deserves another.
and shoots him right
Definitely
in the
not his
Kevlar
voice.
vest, and I'm sure we
He
won't
should definitely
see
be
him
dead now.
again. We finally meet the husband.
Like every time, did he pretend that he was dead? Look at him, he just lies there every time like he's just dead.
Who actually
So
wants
bad.
to see Seagal,
It's a pleasure to meet you, finally.
Honestly, this
which
is even
means
worse than
all
the
he
other movies I
had to
think
do
that we
was
watched.
ring the fucking bell.
Exactly.
But then again, fuck this guy and whatever the kind of mustache that is.
Something as terrible as that.
He says his wife is a liar,
She is a deeply troubled woman.
but we all stopped caring a long time ago and just want this to end.
Yeah,
Then,
I
in
wanted
a
that.
shocking twist,
This is really
Pete's
bad, this
back and kills the husband.
Wait, how
The
was he
wife
holding the
found
gun?
the documents that will expose her husband
That
and
made no
picture
sense.
guy, but they're both fucking dead.
Yeah.
So why is this still happening?
I don't get it.
The only thing that makes sense is Seagal wanted to show everyone how
Exactly.
he can shoot a shotgun without even touching the trigger. That makes him so happy, he actually starts to frolic. And the final fuck you of this movie is Pete is back again.
It was the least I could do.
They fight,
Still didn't die.
and I have no idea
Yeah, what's going on?
even happening before Seagal gives him a judo chop. And the scene just ends.
Oh my god. So he died from the judo chop, right? Not from the shotguns, not from falling out the window, and not from the shot he had at the chest. He should have definitely died then, but no, the judo chop did the trick. That's how good he is.
The wife left him a note, but you know what?
wife left him a
I don't
note.
fucking care. The movie's over. Go fuck yourself.
Oh my god, it's ended. This is the worst one, I think, The Foreigner. Where does he get these names from? The Foreigner. And then he's got other films names like this. Look, Contract to Kill. We've done one which was Out to Kill. Then there was Driven to Kill. Like, he loves these names, doesn't he? He just makes these names. Oh, we've made Driven to Kill. We've made Out to Kill. Let's do Contract to Kill now. And then Sleep to Kill or whatever he'll make up with. Oh my god. I mean, I won't be surprised he's probably sitting somewhere still typing to make another movie. It must be to do with money laundering, as I mentioned before. This guy is just hilarious with how he keeps making movies, and the really bad movies. I don't know who watches them, who his audience is, but I mean, I know Space Ice, that's the person I'm gonna watch take the mick out of these movies that he's probably watched. I can't be bothered to sit through these movies unless, the audience on my channel does want me to do that, then please like and comment and tell me which movie I should sit through and react to, and probably do a breakdown of how that worked out for me. But thank you everyone for watching again today. I don't know which movie we're going to do next. We'll have to see. Will be another breakdown from Space Ice. Most likely will be Steven Seagal, or we might do a new one he's done. I think he's done Dawn of It. I think there was one which was Dawn of the Dead. He's done Resident Evil, you can see as well. Not Resident Evil, sorry, Silent Hill he's done there. I can see in the thumbnail there, or in the outro. So yeah, we might do that. But I mean, everyone, appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.